Hey planner friends, it is the one and only Nia. Welcome back to Life with Nia. If you're watching this on the day that it goes live, it is Christmas, so a Merry Christmas to you. I am waiting for this prime rib to be done. So I'm gonna do the annual budget today. I've had to move things around as I'm just really working to perfect as much as possible the 2022 budget. Today I changed everything again, and I'm going to be changing up some of the savings things. I found some tools that I think that I'm really going to enjoy, so part of it I'll show in tomorrow's video, which is savings and savings challenges, and I'll share some of the things I have with you today. And then part of it will be shown in like a Friday Night Live, or I may just do a separate unboxing because I did a little investing in something for savings. So I have some things that I'm trying to figure out how to incorporate into my budget workbook here. And one of them is like these quotes, which I've shrunk down. These are from Shonversation on Etsy. I'll link it down below. And the other thing is I decided for some of my savings challenges, like I'm glad I did not put anything down on this, like, because I print them on sticker paper and then affix them to the back pages, because I had a lot of debt-free chart stuff, which is fine, but for certain things, I'm loving this whole aesthetic. So I am changing up what I'm going to use instead of what I had originally selected, and you'll see that all tomorrow. So recapping, we have done our goals, and we have done 22 things in 2022. We have 19 so far. We have done the business budget and expenses, and we have done 2022 sinking funds and 2022 debt tracker. So today we're going to do the annual budget. Before I jump into that, when I was talking about goals, I said 15,000, and I did it in pencil because I thought I might have to scale it back, just looking at income and where everything settled down to. So I am going to scale it back to 12,000 with the goal to still aim for 15. So what that looks like is still 5,000 to the emergency fund, but 7,000 here. And, you know, we'll just see how it shakes out. We're going to still try to go for the 15. So let's talk about our budget for 2022. So these numbers for my primary source of income take into account a raise in February, a raise, not a raise, what do they call it? It's an adjustment, like not cost, I mean, it's not cost of living because it's part of the contract. I work for the government, so it's part of the contract. It's not cost of living, but it's a very small amount. So it takes into account that, and it also takes into account increasing my retirement contributions. So I anticipate having $60,998 after taxes. My health stipend goes until June, so that will be $990. Etsy, if you will remember when I did the business budget, my goal for this year was $35,000, but after expenses and taxes, I'm thinking $17,687, which I still need to sit down with that number. So I'm gonna write it in pencil because I don't think. I think my estimates might be high as far as the expenses. I feel like that's a lot of expenses to only bring 17,000. So 17,687. I put Shopify down. I'm going to leave it blank because this is really combined. For $31,500 for YouTube, the goal is $2,400. And so all of those things combined total $82,575. And I'm just going to write that here. Because I don't know, I might come up with some other income sources, so we want to make room for growth. So 82,575 is our number. And my goal over here was not to zero base, because y'all know I'm going to go buy some planner stuff that is not accounted for in here. But to have the expense number come in under that 82,575. So home is, and again, these are annual numbers. So home is 21,900. And utilities that are water, sewer, and trash is 2,100. Gas and electric, 1,200, which is probably really low. But I don't know. Note to self to go back next year in like November and calculate what I've spent for the year early so that I have a better idea. Phone, 1,500, which kind of balances out the gas and electric because my phone is not that high. Cable, 1,200. Internet, 600. Car, 6,300. Car insurance, 1,600. Home insurance, 300. Gas, 1,500 at our current $5 a gallon price. Groceries, 2,400. Eating out, 900. Household, 480. Household is things like cleaning supplies, toilet paper, paper towels, anything household related, replacement things, light bulbs, bug spray, like, you know, the ortho spray, that type of stuff. Also includes toiletries. Amazon Prime, 168. I'm on the fence about just going ahead and paying for a year to save a little bit on that. I would have rather have done a sinking fund to do it. Sub boxes, 1,500. That includes Simply Gilded, cloth and paper, Isosceles Jewels, and Be Goods lettering. I'm contemplating canceling Simply Gilded. I've been thinking about it for a while. And I actually was going to cancel, and then she decided to scrape things and start over, and it's gonna cost less and include shipping, and so I don't know. Now I'm contemplating keeping it, but then also contemplating like I can get it what I love at a later time. So I don't know. Thinking about that. The nice thing about cloth and paper as well, and I did this last year, is that I can do a pause. If I do a pause, the price will go up, but that is an option as well. So to be determined on those sub boxes. For sinking funds, This is $36.60. And that includes P.O. Box, Sam's Club membership, health, car, bulk, shopping, PD, clothing, Black Friday, birthday, and business. Savings, so that's my $12,000 that I talked about reducing to. And that includes multiple savings challenges that we're going to go through tomorrow. But like there's the 5K challenge, a self-care challenge, 52-week challenge, zero out challenge, Saveopoly, the Budget Mom. So I have a handful of different ways that I want to save, which helps keep me motivated. So we're going to do that. Debt is $68.52. Now my problem with that is I want to pay some things off, and that number is minimum payments. And so if I'm going to pay some things off, $68.52 ain't going to get it. I would need, let's use another calculator because I'm trying to keep this number. These were the things that I wanted to pay off. So I don't know, maybe. It's possible, just depending on how I work it. But this is minimum with everything. So we'll see. Tax debt, $4,800. Student loans, $3,600. And that is adjusted for the new start date of May. And then unbudgeted, I allotted $50 a month, so $600 for the year. So this, I was trying to keep this number on the calculator and the calculator turned off. So this should, oh, one last thing. So business, I'm going to put this down here in pencil, is the $72.13, and I did get that from here, this total. So this should come to, I think, $82,373, which would be under my $82,575. Okay, so $21,900, $2,100, $1,200, $1,500, $1,200, $600, $6,300, $1,600, $300, $1,800, $2,400, $900, $480, $68, $1,500, $660, $12,000, $68.52, $4,800, $3,600, $600. Okay, so that is $75,160 and $82,373, which was the number I had before. So $82,373. So that does come in under my $82,575 here, the income that's expected. So it's $200 of wiggle room. And really, I mean, that is also contingent upon Studio Bliss Co. doing what I would love for it to do next year. So that is the annual budget for 2022. Would love to hear your thoughts and feedback. Keeping it very simple because I've already overthought this a whole lot, but that's what I've got for my annual budget for 2022. So $82,575 projected income. Honestly, $60,000 is really the only guarantee there. from my primary source of income. But we are going to see what we can make happen. Expenses, 75,160, 82,373 with business expenses included in. And so I thought about, like, well, what would I do if I don't have the income coming in to hit these things? The first thing I'm going to cut back on is the savings, because the savings is pretty aggressive. So that would be the first place that I would scale back, followed by these sub boxes that I totally don't need. So that would be also a place where I would scale back. Then probably things like eating out. I've not necessarily been in that situation where I've like had to drastically cut things. So, you know, I don't anticipate it, but I do kind of have like in my head a contingency plan. So, these would be areas that I would look at scaling back. So yeah, that's it for 2022. Let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you for the next 2022 Budget Planner series video, which will be all about savings and savings challenges. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.